Out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes, it goes. Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is Spitfire coming to you another one. So we are going to sit up here and be talking about T.I. and Boosie getting into it. But first we're going to take you back down memory lane just a few months ago when T.I. made this video about people are not coming to his defense as he claimed that Charleston White was attacking his family, particularly his son. And he said that other celebrities and people in the community did not do anything. And that's what you're going to hear in this video right now. So I want you to sit up there and listen to this, and then we're going to come back more with commentary.
Quite a day yesterday. As I meditate and unpack circumstances, it dawns on me. This is the second time I've seen my family attacked. And I've seen social media weaponized, used against us by the enemy. It's the second time. Both times I watched the community have absolutely nothing to say on our behalf. I watched friends, or people who we say are friends. I watched people who we have donated our time, effort, energy, resources, and attention to look on as not just me, no, my family, my wife, my children, attacked. And the people that we go outside of our convenience, go out our way to help, whether it's calling us for people who can't afford to feed themselves, people who can't afford to house themselves, families who can't afford to bury their loved ones, people who can't afford to bail themselves out, or just people who need inspiration, just need to be poured into. None of these organizations, none of the leaders of these different communities, nobody thought to stand up and speak on my family's behalf when we being attacked. Nobody. Never. Not once. Alright. Then where we at with it? Let's let it stay up.
Okay, so after this video surfaced, I have played this on my channel. And it was one of the videos where he was talking about how people are attacking his family. And particularly, he was talking about Charleston White when he was coming at his son and things of that nature and going back and forth and all this type of stuff. But one of the things I found problematic is that as he wanted people to help him and come out and speak for him, well, he worked with R. Kelly and he didn't do any of that either. Just like if you would have came out and spoke against R. Kelly, your career would have been over. The same way people come out and speak for you, their career may have been over. Because you have to remember, you and your wife was under a Me Too attack by a young woman who you guys had some relations with or some sort. So I find it interesting that you want somebody to come to your defense. I find it interesting that you wanted somebody to come to your defense when you don't really barely come into anyone else's defense. Furthermore, you let it be known that whoever you helped in the video that you made in your car while you were driving, that they didn't help you out when they needed this and they needed that. So that was a dig at a specific person who you were talking to. Someone who probably was in the public eye that didn't have the resources to do what it is that they needed to do, and you helped them out, that they should have came forward and used their influence to come at this man or not to support anybody that support Charleston White. But the thing is, you failed to let everyone know that you chastised your son for disrespecting somebody that was old enough to be his father. Because at the same time, Charleston White wasn't talking to you, your sons. He was talking to you and little Boosie or whatever. But let's take a listen, because it seemed like to me, T.I., you only had at that time the galls and the balls to stand up when you have somebody on your side or somebody down with you like Lil Boosie. So let's take a look at how you and Boosie were man bonding, okay, All right, let's listen.
Empire collectively unified, nigga.
Black
You know
power,
what I mean?
man.
Black motherfucking power, nigga.
You don't need to get lost, man.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And there's a line being drawn in the motherfucking sand.
What I told her, what's it called? Hey, look. I ain't gotta say no names and all that, but if you supporting anybody who coming against my kids, bro, I can't fuck with you, bro. I can't. That go for any vlog. That go for all y'all, bro.
Anybody.
You know, I ain't
everybody.
You know, people coming at my kids, bro. Bro, I can't fuck with you. If you fucking with that, I can't fuck with you, bro. Like, you know, it's a line to be.
And his
like,
kids
bro.
and my kids, nigga.
Like,
his
bro.
kids and my kids, nigga. And we ain't going for it, bro. Say what you want about us. Fuck with them children, man. It's them or us, man. It's them or us, man. Y'all pick. If y'all pick that, you deserve what the fuck you get. So, look out for the motherfucking new show, man.
Now you see that male bonding and that father bonding did not last long, okay? And T.I. really needed that, as you've seen in the video he made while he was in the car. Boosie, on the hand, seemed a little bit of the street guy, all right? T.I. pretended like he was one. However, and there is a however in that sentence, Boosie went on to call T.I. a snitch and everything of that nature. And we are going to take a look at what Little Boosie Badass said on DJ Vlad. Let's take a listen.
Well, I feel like the situation with Terrence, I don't even know if that's true. Because I got people won't come into Vlad TV and talk to you about Terrence.
Okay.
But so I don't know if that's true. With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no motherfucking body. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating. That means you're a rat. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying. I think he went up there and just got the fucking talking. You think something happened at 18 years old, right? You gonna hold how vocal he is. I've been around this. You gonna hold that in all them damn time. All this damn time for 20-something years, you gonna hold that in, and it finally came out.
Okay, everyone. So you heard the video. And in the video, you heard me laughing. I mean, you just don't know what's going to come out of Boosie's mouth. And if it's funny, I laugh. I don't even hold it up, even if I'm recording. But one of the things I find to be interesting is the fact that Boosie said what he said. Now, it was just all good a few months ago when they were male bonding and father bonding about their kids and teaming up against Charleston White. Well, now that has subsided and died down, now they're at odds with each other. And I've always said on these internet streets, 1 minute you're friends, okay? At 1 o'clock you're friends, at 2 o'clock you're enemies. Believe me, in my behind the scenes on these internet streets, it's the same way. However, when people talk about snitching, I want to give my quick definition of what I think snitching will be. Snitching would not be if you hurt someone senselessly, whether it's an old woman or even another man their age. If you hurt anyone that you do not know for a robbery or nothing of that nature, that is not snitching. If I want to cooperate and say, hey, that man just robbed that man, to me that's not snitching, because you should be out here getting your own. Or, you know what I mean? It's not snitching. Or that man beat up this woman. That is not snitching to me. What is snitching is if we both are in the life of crime. Like Boosie said, y'all both were criminals. If we're both in the life of crime, which means we rob banks together, we beat people up together, we sell drugs together, and one of us get caught, you got to take it because you are in the life with me, and it's not fair that you want to bring me down with you. You get what I'm saying? If you get caught, you got to take that or whatever. And I believe, in no snitching on that, no, because you got to live with the choices you made, because it's a choice that you made that you didn't have to be in the life of crime. Now, there is a twist to that, because I'm not seeing why black people thinking that you need to be honoring someone who's deceased. Okay, now if someone is deceased not by the actions of my own or at another time in life, and I did a crime and I took it, but they're now deceased, I don't feel there's nothing wrong with saying that person did it. It ain't gonna hurt him. It ain't gonna hurt whoever else you did, because once you die, your life expired. So anything that you did prior to that ending of your life is null and void. It doesn't matter anymore. It does not matter anymore. So why should you be deceased if me and you were crime partners and I be in jail forever, when I can just blame it on you, because it ain't nothing they can do to you, and I can get out early and live my life? Like, I wouldn't even want you to do that if it was vice versa. Why are we feeling like we have to honor and respect the dead, especially someone that was committing a crime? I just think that it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any logical sense to me that, we making this big deal about someone being deceased and snitching on them to get out. It ain't gonna hurt them. And why stay in there when you ain't got to? It just didn't make any damn sense to me. Now, maybe because I'm not in that life or whatever, and I'm not trying to pretend to be, or know any and everything about the street life, especially the way things are today. But tell me below, what is the principle or the reasoning to keep this no snitching clause on a deceased person, your crime and partner, when in fact you can get out of a situation by cooperating if this person is deceased? Like, tell me, what is the reasoning why we need to honor people beyond the dead? And why would I need to stay imprisoned? Okay, and I'm the only partner left in the crimes that we committed, and you're deceased. Why do I need to be in prison just to honor something of you when it ain't even honorable, first of all? And second of all, it ain't gonna hurt you either way it go. Because if I went to jail, I already took the damn hit. But if you happen to pass away, why will I need to stay there? I mean, I just don't understand. Please, and you know what? I may even try to do a panel on this in the future. Please leave a comment below. Just explain to me. I want the fellas to explain to me why the snitching clause still applies even beyond your crime partner's death. Please explain it to me, because I want to know. And please, it has to make sense. Because if it don't, I'm going to rebut. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been Fire Me Girl Ray. Fire out.